Hello folks, Jed here and welcome back to Racing Owls, and today we're gonna take a look at yet another car which is new to 7.0. In fact, it's an event car, and I would like to give a huge shout out to Nathan Baker for basically loaning me this car as well as getting me into a top 5 team. So my voice is probably gonna die during this episode because I am sick at the moment, so hell yeah. But basically here was this year's Halloween event car, and well, basically you started off with a free Plymouth Satellite which you then ran through different stages, and at the end this is what you got. And it's an S-Class car, it seems really cool, so let's go through all the stages here. So basically what you have is all four versions of it in the card decks, as well as the collections tab for it is still open, so we can take a look at that in a bit. But bam, we go here, and as you guys can see, here's the regular satellite, nothing special. Then you have the Bloodthirsty one, which is still B class. The Vicious Satellite is then A class, which is also the stage 3, which is the Undead Satellite. However, as you guys can see, that's a legendary card instead of the uncommon Vicious one, so yeah. However, none of these three stages are pinkable, so the only pinkable version is the Demonic Satellite, which, I mean, it looks beast. Like, I'm not a huge fan of muscle cards in general. Well, I mean, I can't say that I'm not a fan of muscle cards, I just prefer JDM stuff, so please don't kill me for that, but, yeah. Anyway, fun fact about these things is that with basically every single version of the car, there's like at least one new thing that's carried over. So, for example, from the regular satellite, the Bloodthirsty one gets the Grail, which has like skulls in it, which I think, you know, is really cool. Makes it, you know, actually worth racing for it. Like, it's not just a wrap. So, as you guys can see, this thing has skulls. And then on stage 2, what you get are like these rear fins that you had on like old Cadillac Eldorados and stuff. So as you guys can see, it's like slightly raised here, which I think looks really cool. Cool, there you go, that's the example of my voice dying. But then on stage 3, what you get are these like front fender spikes, I guess you would call them. Which, I mean, they're cool and all. Kind of surprised they're not on the rear wheels as well, but, you know, still very cool. Also, you get red headlights by default, which I don't think they were on stage 2, or were they? Let's take a look. I don't think there were. Nope. Okay, this one has regular headlights. And then, obviously, quite, yeah, it's pretty obvious. You get the, you know, hood, I mean, the engine that's sticking out of the hood with the Demonic Satellite, which this is one crazy looking machine, and it's S-Class. I mean, considering how much effort you had to put into it, it's pretty worth it, I would say, and the reward is rather cool. Very happy that this is actually pinkable. So yeah, now we can go to collections, basically see what you needed. As you guys can see, under seasonal you have the Halloween event, so yeah, as you guys can see, the collectible was like the Grail that you then put to get the, you know, the first evolution of the satellite, then the, you know, rear fence, and then, you know, the spikes, and finally the engine thing. But yeah, I did not participate in the Halloween event, did not play the game at the time, kind of regret now. I mean, I started playing it again, but yeah, anyway, let's go back to the garage and take a look at how this thing drives. So, considering I'm still on the PC, this is probably not gonna end up being too amazing, but I'm fairly sure this car is actually paintable. However, I forgot that you cannot paint this car in, I mean, any car in menus anymore, so hold on, how the fuck do we do this? Customize, probably. No, what the fuck am I doing? Jesus Christ. I did not play this game in such a long time. Oh my god. Shoot me. Inventory, there you go. Oh boy, anyway, you can just like put paint on the car to make it look slightly different, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, obviously the wrap stays for the most part, but you can still make your satellite unique, and obviously you can still change the wheels on it, which is pretty cool, you know. Makes it possible to have your own demonic satellite thing, which is something that a lot of people will appreciate, including me. And now let's go ahead and take this thing on a test drive. Basically, the drop is on early to mid-second light, and all your shifts are at 7K. There you go, something like that. So I did run a couple of races with this car previously, and I got very consistent 10.6s, which is something that we're gonna get on this run as well. However, I did not have like the best of launches. I'm actually just gonna put the headphone on, like one singular one, just so I can hear if I'm actually hitting any walls when driving. So let's take a look here. Probably shouldn't be too bad. I mean, this car doesn't have NOS on it at the moment, so... Okay, hit the launch with a bad RP that you can subtract anyway. Okay, so just keep in mind that this car, if you're going for late shifts, you really do not have a lot of room to work with. So it's better just to shift on exactly 7K, because you go just slightly over it and you're gonna hit the wall. So keep an eye out for that. There you go, and that was, yeah, 10.6 yet again. Okay, sure. Can you break it into 10.5? So let's give it a shot. After that, we can go and check if there's actually any people playing at the moment. Oh no, I killed that. God damn it. Also, I clicked Gravonica on one of the shifts. It was like the 4. But could this actually be a 10.5? Yeah, okay, I actually managed to do that. That's cool. Okay, I'll take that. Let's go ahead, hop into a lobby, and see if there's any people here. And very likely not. I think that this would be like a very good time to actually let people change between lobbies again, so you could like join your friend which is in a lower or higher rated lobby, because as of right now, multiplayer does not serve any purpose whatsoever. It's basically just like lobbies filled with bots. Are we actually gonna find any people? Does not seem like it. Okay, yeah. No, hold on, there's someone here, what the fuck? Hello, Evo guy. He's busy though, probably racing bots. Let's see if we can actually get this gentleman to do a race. No, he left, okay. God damn it. Yeah, kind of surprised they saw at least one dude there, so... Yeah, that kind of shows you how bad multiplayer is at the moment. Which, is that ever gonna be like fixed, or it's actually gonna have a purpose? We don't know. So, to the challenge, I actually cannot even start racing at it, because everyone is already above like the rating that I have to race in. So, yeah. And in Turf Wars, yeah, obviously this car is not a Dodge, so not eligible. So, oh well. Still, this is a very cool car. And, I mean, obviously, like, the developers are trying, because, you know, they had to put at least a little bit of creativity into this event, which I don't think we had a Halloween event previously in the game that was as exciting as this, or, you know, you actually had to earn stuff, which I think is, you know, a really good step for this game, so hopefully we got more like this in the future. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Jerry, and I'll see you in the next episode of Racing Rivals or Top Drives or whatever. Goodbye.